going on, guys? Welcome to the FIFA 20 demo. Now, every year I like to do this thing where we play a game on the hardest difficulty with each and every team. There are 6 this year, but that is only because they have the Volta mode as well, so we'll be doing a video on that. So I'm hoping to get 7 videos out over the next 2 days, 4 tonight, and 3 tomorrow, and we're going to play on the hardest difficulty with each and every team, get a feel for each team, and we're going to go ahead and start with Liverpool, and we'll play against Spurs. These kits are pretty nice that Tottenham have got, and we're going to hopefully do pretty well. Of course, we'd like to have a little bit of fun. So let's take a look at the team. They're playing with a false 9. We're actually going to keep all of these together. The formations, just let them run. Let's take a look at where else we're looking. Glatzel, Herbie Kane, Hover's only 62. That's disappointing, but hopefully he gets pretty good in game. We're going to run with Gomez instead of Matip, though. And this should be good. So we'll roll with this and hopefully do well enough. They're 4-minute halves, so quick games. I'm going to make sure we are on what they have. It is legendary. On career, we can play... Just make sure that's stuck. We can play on ultimate and obviously in our careers we play on ultimate with the sliders, but you know, it's no problem. So let's see how this feels, how this works. We're gonna have to turn the trainer off. That's a good finish. That felt good, actually, that finish. Let's try one more of these before we start. No, that finishing is still crap, which is a bit of a shame. And here we are at the Bernabeu. And let's rock and roll. Let's get rid of this real quick. So we go to the settings, but this is the first time in a FIFA I've actually played with a false 9. So I'm kind of excited to go ahead and play with that. So let's turn that off. And let's jump on into this. Tottenham, Liverpool, Champions League final. Again, but we're going to see how this game feels. This is literally my first game here. Playing with everything. This is my first FIFA 20 game. I didn't get access to the beta. And this is my first game here, so hopefully we do pretty well. This is decent football there. I will never get tired if you never walk alone being played into the mic. Comes Aurier, taken away nicely. Once the new year comes around, I would have found a way. On my game capture, it does capture my voice as on the mic, as well as it could capture the in-game sound, but I choose to have it off mainly because that cross felt good too. The way everybody moves is a little bit different, but the cross is a little bit, no, he's come in, is a little bit weird. Sometimes the two different tracks, the voice I use and the in-game voice track, end up on different wavelengths, and I can't separate them, so it's one of those things. But it's a lovely ball to Mane. He's going to take that first time, and oh, what a first goal to score on FIFA 20. A lovely goal. It's a it's a textbook Liverpool goal there. Across from one of the wingbacks is Trent this time, and a brilliant finish from Mane. This is some finish. Look at that. Pick that out. That is some finish. And Mane has opened the scoring here. We're 1-0 up after 14 minutes. Let's keep this up as Fabinho races forward. I have to pay a little bit more attention to Firmino. He's a little bit deeper. I like to play with an out-and-out striker, so we're going to have to see how this works. But the rest of the team feels really, really good. So that is nice to see. They all move a little bit more realistic, which is nice. Every year, of course, those tend to get a little bit better. It's good football here. Dele Alli, poor ball and offside for Christian Eriksen, who, as a Liverpool fan, I'm hoping leaves next summer. But we will see. There's Gomez. Nicely done. Good turn. Hendo. Poor. Poor on my end. I thought that pass might get there. Not quite. We'll see how the right bumper works in this game with the pulling. Mainly because I like to pull. But also the pulling in the last game was one of those things that was really kind of annoying to deal with because you would pull and they wouldn't do anything of importance and they would really kind of mess everything up there. So we'll have to see how that is as we go forward. Coming forward nicely. It's good football, but Allison, very tough to beat him from that angle. Ooh, what in the world is that? Tried to do a fake shot there, and he's just gone at it, Firmino. Here's Henderson. Here's Salah. They've changed the way you go at players with skill moves, which is good, as Fabinho has a shot. So hopefully you won't be seeing too many of those 7 skill moves in a row to beat everybody on the team type of thing as Henderson gets in there. But that's the one thing I dislike about this FIFA already, and that last FIFA is just that specifically that type of finish is always wide. I hate that so much. I understand there's error, but there's always a ton of error on those. You're gonna make them easier to stop with the goalkeeper or something, but when you do something right in game and you're not rewarded for it, it's obviously a little bit frustrating. And obviously it happens with like passing, which I get. Everything in that kind of area feels fine to me. I don't mind if passes go astray sometimes and things of that nature, but that specific shot is always a little bit more of a problem than everything else. So we'll see. As Trent takes it away from Son and couldn't quite sneak it back through there. So Wijnaldum, just 2 minutes added on here. There's Mane, look at him. His pace is noticeable, which is good. Look at that. Goes hold on to it, and the whistle blows. And that'll be half time, and 1-0 lead. Obviously, a new FIFA, it's a little bit difficult to get into some of these things, but we are playing all right, which is nice. Hopefully, we'll make some subs in the second half and see how this goes. What I'm actually going to do, before we jump forward, is move Firmino to a regular striker role and see... What are we running here? 4-3-3. And we'll see if that is a noticeable difference, mainly because I don't use this type of formation. Or I'd never used the false 9, so I want to see if that actually felt different or not. We'll find out. The Son here. Or Son here. Dele Alli before. We'll see how good I am defending on this game. I don't like to jockey. I think that's a bit broken to me, so we avoid jockeying most of the time, but we'll see how I am defending. I always tend to concede, which is fine, because we do score a ton of goals. As Robertson gets to the byline, gets it back, and it's Salah, and wow, I didn't expect that touch to be so clean. And he's just stopped that on a dime, which is actually awesome, because some of the heavy touches after passes in the old game were pretty awful. As Dele Alli races forward here, gets that into a good spot, and wow, what a finish on the volley. A stunning finish. Jesus Christ, what a goal. It's nicely done. I didn't think he'd escape it, but it's come in, and look at that. That is some finish. It really is. Him and Son with the goal. We're level at 1 after 55 minutes. We don't want to lose this, of course. I'd like to win my first game on the new FIFA. One more. It's Firmino. Let's get to the byline. Criminally underrated in this game, by the way. But that will leave to another time. One more. Nicely done. Oh, and that shot was not too great. It was nicely done to get into space, but the shot hasn't been too great. We're actually going to change some things around. We'll bring in Ox. I'd like to play with Ox, Keita, and Origi. Yeah, we'll put Origi up front and see what we can do here. It's half hour to go. I'm not sure if this goes straight to penalties or it's just a even draw. I think it's just an even draw. Or actually, there may be penalties. There used to be penalties in these. I thought Fabinho was going to get to that. Not quite. Decent here from Tottenham. Oh, that's a lovely ball in behind to Eriksen. And Eriksen chips it back post, but headed away nicely. Oh, no, no, no. Bad clearance on my end. It's going to come. It's a good save. Clear it away. Silliness on my end. And can we break from our silliness? It's Salah. He's going to loop it. And that is a lovely, lovely ball. It really is. That's the kind of ball I like. It's Mane coming at it. Mane doing well. Oh, he's cleared away. And that guy defended that really well. Normally that cutback isn't as defended, or isn't defended as well in the old game. We'll see if they've changed that around. It's always a nice place to go. Maybe the cross first time is the way to go this FIFA. Against the computer, at least. The sun comes in here. There's going to be 15 minutes left, and it's going to be a corner. Harry Winks comes on for Ndombele. Allison with a good punch. Can we get there? We can. Salah is the one to get there. Salah holds on. One more there. Nicely done. Robertson. One more. Can we get it forward? We can. Is Mane. And his pace. He can get away here. Look at Mane's pace. Jesus. Bought it into a really good spot. It's going to come to Fabinho. And that is not a great attempt from Fabinho. That was going well wide. Can we come forward now? Mane. Origi. Nicely done. Origi holding on to it and then cleared. Of course, he scored the clincher in the final that we just played. Or that was just played this past year, of course. There's 8 minutes left. Can we find a winner here? Nicely tackled on. Sissoko comes off. Sissoko's such a weird player to me. Really is. He only plays when he feels like it, which is so annoying of a player. Dele Alli, little burst into space. Can't take it away. I said done. There's a bit of space here. Chamberlain turn him. That's a nice turn, but given away by Dyer, naturally. He's good at that giveaway, isn't he? But we've given it to Kane, and not what we wanted. Ah, can't clear that, and it looks like Tottenham are going to have the last opportunity. Should there be an attempt at goal? Looks like there might be. But the computer movement's a bit nicer, and it's offside, and that should be the end of the game. It's a 1-1, not too bad. Of course, a new FIFA would have liked to have won, but that finish from Son, obviously incredibly difficult to deal with. And we'll take a 1-1. Not too bad, but the game feels really, really good. So we'll definitely take it. There won't be penalties in this, it looks like, as there will be group stage action instead. But I hope you folks have enjoyed it. We are going to do all the teams. Hopefully get wins out of the last couple. But for now, that's it. Hope you folks have enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. And peace.